And as I stood on the tip of a pitiful edge looking over the ledge, I had to finally be true to what I didn't control. And so I began to sing Eric Benet, I hope you can love me when the pain is gone to my own soul. You see, I had to figure out how to walk again. And when I started expressing the own things, that my own pain, my eyes got that spark again, and I started to talk again. I started to say everything my hurt did not want to hear. And I started accepting my conclusions because I was no longer afraid of fail. I put myself in the places I wanted to be. And I served up my situation and served my reality a cup of tea. If you think I'm better now, well then you're absolutely correct. And it's not because my backstabbers let up any, it's because I put my own issues in check. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not riding off into the sunset, but I'm riding a more beautiful path. For I've emptied out my bags, my pockets, and my hands, because I got a whole lot of joy left to grab. Let my experiences be a lesson to those who blame everyone else. Because if you don't take full responsibility for your own existence, you may very well kill yourself. I want to rock over the band again. All right, listen. Y'all got something to, little more mellow, or a little more bluesy, or something just different. I can rock out without it. All right, listen. All right, so this piece is a little different. Let me set it up for you a little bit. The band has been so good. So this particular piece would be my testimony. I did this yesterday at a poetry competition in Philadelphia. It was a Christian competition, and I did this piece. So it is my favorite piece right now, and since it is totally my testimony, it could be my favorite piece for the rest of my life. I don't care. And it's kind of self-explanatory, but you'll get it. I know I was having a conversation with God, and the crazy thing about this piece is it was written 9 years after I was delivered from it. So it didn't come on right away, right after God delivered me from this pain. I'm loving the groove. Keep that going, band. All right, so we just gonna share the piece with you, and I hope that this blesses somebody in the room. I used to think that I was what folk like to call a has-been. And I used to think that walking by myself was a bad thing. I mean, it wasn't until the folk I walked with got on my nerves that I finally started to realize I had a whole lot to learn. You see, at that time, I wasn't quite loving myself right. And I was holding on to this thing called insecurity just a little bit too tight. But God said, Keith, don't wait till folk get over themselves to notice your own self-worth. Because like Jeremiah, what's special about you has been bubbling around ever since birth. And if you can't see the possibilities of greatness, then I don't know what to tell you. Because you've been trying to validate who you are and whose you are by worldly standards, and that same world's been trying to undersell you. He said, so what, you don't have relations? A relationship with me is a much better choice. And God said you should be jumping up and down and wallowing out right now just by the very sound of my sexy voice. But he said, it's all right with me if you don't want better for yourself. He said, go ahead and complain about bitterness, sadness, and loneliness. I'll just give all of this joy to somebody else. And so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I must have forgot, but this is why I'm hot. You see, I learned how to love myself today. And if nobody cares anything about me, then that's absolutely okay. You see, I rolled over this morning, hugged myself, and I loved myself. Not in a perverted sexual way, but with a spiritually intimate display of absolutely the most unique form of affection, because I'm in the mood to please myself, and I really don't want to hear any objections. So call it what you want, but I finally realized that it's all about me. And if I take it to the very next level, God ain't mad, so why should I be upset that I've probably got to touch my own heart? Cause I've been letting my smile go dead, allowing other folk to give it a jump start. And you know, like I know, satisfaction comes from within. And since it takes a whole lot to caress a heart as big as mine, I might as well stop fronting and let the good times begin. Cause I've spent so much precious time massaging other egos that my soul has become quite accustomed to connecting with unworthy Negroes. And finally, for the first time, I'm not afraid to kiss me and no one else. I got N.D.I.R.E. track number 4 repeat like I'm singing good morning to myself. I'm laughing out loud at every single thing that used to cause me pain. I'm lying here whispering sweet nothings to those insecurities driving my thoughts completely insane. I'm staring at my reflection, totally falling head over heels for exactly what I see. How about I'm asking my future out on a date because I'm so much in love with who I'm destined to be. So with tears in my eyes, I'm now calling my mom just to thank her for what she's done. Because not only has she laid the foundation for beauty, but she raised one heck of a son. And maybe this may sound crazy, but as dark as I am, I'm starting to glow. As a matter of fact, I'm finally starting to realize that I'm so much more than the negative stuff people already know. So regardless, even though it could be, and definitely in spite of, I'm finally looking like a child with destiny. Because that's me I see. And I don't know if you noticed it or not, but with me, I'm now crazy in love. Thank you. Hey, can we thank Never Too Late? They are doing a fan. Did I get that right? Never Too Late? Woo! They are doing a great job. That was really great.